Just a quick update on my Summer Wave 15 by 42 pool. Um, I installed an overlap this year, but I just wanted to go over a few must-haves for your pool. One is a good filter system. I am running a Hayward sand filter and pump on mine. Highly recommend those because the pumps that come with these kinds of pools are not adequate. The filters aren't. They don't get your water clean, and it's just frustrating. This is another one. I must have my skimmer, and I just kind of poke it through the strap of the pool here to keep it handy, to keep debris out of it. If you're lucky enough to have a vacuum, I can hook a vacuum to my Hayward skimmer that I have on here, and it works really, really well. Does the job. Very easy to do. I also have this, which is my brush, and I use this to brush debris off the bottom. I will brush the pool every day when I turn the pump on. Cut down on my vacuuming, makes life a lot easier. Another must-have is a solar cover. It's great. I accidentally burned up my last one because I didn't pay attention to the directions and I left it out in the sun and not in the shade out of the pool. Don't do that with yours. Keep it in the water or in the shade, and it should last longer. My solar cover is pushed back because of the power of my pump. It literally pushes it back across the pool when it's on. Another must-have is test strips to test your water. I test my chemical levels daily to make sure they're where they need to be. One other must-have, I have a chlorine floater, and this is nice. It holds, I have 2 tablets in here right now, and it works quite nicely. I have it tied to the metal frame so it doesn't float, because my filter, it'll get sucked in the skimmer opening and block that off. It's kind of a hassle, so I have it tied over here. I also have a thermometer so I can tell what my water temperature is. That's not a must-have, but it's nice. Just comes in handy, and it works quite well. I have an old one in here because I broke my nicer one accidentally. This one is about 75 degrees, it says on here. Another must-have, this is really nice, and you can just hook it to your ladder. It's a basket for rinsing your feet off. Comes in handy when your kids are getting in and out of the pool and making a mess. It's just great to have. I just have the ladder that came with the pool. So far it still works. But to keep it from rusting out and have it last, I pull it out when I'm done using the pool. I figure it's going to last a lot longer. They don't recommend sand around these pools, and I do not have a ton of sand on the bottom. I do have some, but I have protective stuff under there. I have a heavy duty tarp. I have a foam pool pad, and I have heavy duty mats that I bought at Home Depot that are underneath this pool. It's a lot more comfortable to walk in when you're in the pool, and it's just really nice. But I put sand around the edges, and the reason I did that was I have a low spot in my yard, and it was washing the sand out. Also, it protects the bottom of the liner around the edges, because before I had the overlap in here, I noticed that I could see through the bottom of the liner. It was really thin, and you could see the water in the pool. Actually, it was that thin, and I was getting a bunch of pinhole leaks. And I was getting those because kids would stand on the very edge of the liner to talk to people and hold on to that metal rail there. And so I put the sand in all the way around to support it. But there's more sand around the edges than there is underneath. As you can see, my pool isn't perfectly level. It's a little more full on this side than it is this side. If you look at this side versus that side, it's not perfect. I'm not a professional, but it works for my daughter, and I got another season out of it, so I'm happy. And I might even try to get one more season out of it before I upgrade, and hopefully my next upgrade will be a permanent above ground pool. That's my plan. But we will see what happens. But for now, this pool works nicely. It does the job, cools us off, and my daughter loves it, and her friends love it. So that's all that's needed. But those are some must-have equipment for your pool. Definitely got to keep a close eye on the post and the liner, and just pay attention to any leaks. Again, mine is not level. If you look at this video, you can clearly see the frame is not level, but it's not terrible. So I hope this helps somebody out. I tried to turn comments back on. If they're turned back on and you want to have a question or something, I'll do my best to answer it. Because I know that's how I found out the information for this, was watching a lot of YouTube videos. Have a great day.